Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Javen back on with the Freak YouTube channel. Today I figured I'd get you guys a video out of my 5 comic book movies that everyone else hates but I really like. Now, if anyone's watching this video and they're thinking, hey, Jay Vaders, he's did a bunch of videos on movies, you know, that everyone else hates that he likes. Honestly, yeah, I've got that idea from him. So yeah, all credit to him on this. I don't know if he did a comic book movie one. I'm pretty sure he just did overall movies. I'm sure there was some comic book movies in there. I can't really remember right now. But yeah, these are my 5 comic book movies that everyone else hates but I really like. So yeah, this first one's a double feature. It comes with 2 movies. I got it for $8 at Walmart. But yeah, it's the mid-2000s Fantastic Four movies. Now, they kind of ruined Galactus. Doctor Doom wasn't very menacing. Silver Surfer was but yeah, other than that, I think these movies are enjoyable. I can watch them thoroughly to this day. Nostalgia plays in a little bit, but still, like I said, I watched Rise of the Silver Surfer a week or 2 ago, and I still could watch it, you know, thoroughly, like I said before. So, still really like these movies. I'm gonna probably watch them again soon, and yeah, really like both of these. Most people hate them, but I like them. Then we have right here a SpiderMan movie. You guys probably know what it is, and that's SpiderMan 3. Now this movie, of course, you know, a lot of comic book movie fans hate this movie. I still really enjoy it. I know they shoehorned in a bunch of villains. They had 3 villains: the New Goblin, Venom, and Sandman. The New Goblin ended up being somewhat of like a help to Peter at the end, you know, of course, because it's Harry. He became good, he remembered everything and figured out everything from his butler. See, there was a couple things that really did bother me. Topher Grace was horrible in this movie. I wish they would have casted at least someone that was bulkier, you know. Even if they were a bad actor, at least make them look like actual Eddie Brock instead of some skinny dude. But yeah, Thomas Hayden Church come in and played a good Sandman. You know, Sony and Sam Raimi had a lot of differences, but I still really like this movie. And it's still in my top 3 Spider-Man movies of all time. Then we have another movie that a lot of people really do not like nowadays. It's kind of a recent movie. I did an unboxing of it here on the channel. It's a steelbook, and that is Justice League. This is a 4K steelbook. Now, this movie's kind of mixed because it has like 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. Usually with movies that are around that range on Rotten Tomatoes and or with just critics and fans, you know, it's split. I'm pretty sure the fan rating, though, on Rotten Tomatoes is like in the 80s, so most fans, you know, thought this movie was fun, and that's all I heard about this movie in the reviews. Fun, 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 fun. Now, I really enjoy this movie. I have a poster right there, and I actually have a poster, like, right over here. You can't see it in the frame. That's a Guardians of the Galaxy poster, by the way. But you can't see it in the frame, but I have another Justice League poster because I was so hyped for this movie. And when I watched it in the theaters, I freaking loved this movie. I loved it. I watched it a second time after I bought it, and you know, it's not as good. I can see more flaws the more I watch it, but at the same time, I still have a ton of fun with it, and I still really like the movie, and I'm glad I have it. And most people, like I said, hate this movie or dislike it. I'm not going to say hate, but dislike this movie a lot because, you know, Superman CGI mouth or whatever, and just how they brought him back. And I understand those flaws, and I think there are flaws in this film, but I still really like it, and a lot of people hate it. But yeah, I still really like it. And also the director's thing, you know about that. And then my final movie in my top 5 movies that everyone else hates that I like is Batman vs. Superman, the theatrical version or the extended version or the Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition is, I think, about a foot better than the original edition, even though it's good too. This movie to me is really good. It's good. Zack Snyder did really good with this film. I actually watch a channel called Talks Movie With Us. The guy there on the channel, he really loves this movie. He said, well, I don't know if he really loves it, but he said like the more and more he watches it, the more he likes it. And that's the same exact thing with me. The more and more I watch this movie, the more and more I like it. I always have this like thing in my head of wanting to watch it like every day. I don't know what that is, but like I always am drawn to this film for some reason. I just love both renditions of these characters, and even when Wonder Woman's in the movie, she does really good. My only problem with it is Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. He's just not Lex Luthor. You know, he's Riddler or whatever. Everybody says acts like the Riddler, but I can actually look past that because there are a few scenes that he does okay in. He's just not very menacing. You know, the theatrical version's 151 minutes, and then the Ultimate Edition's like a whole another 30 or 40 minutes long, so that makes this movie even 10 times better after you get the Blu-ray or the 4K. I wish I had the 4K of it, but I have the Blu-ray. I'm okay with it. But yeah, I love this movie like I do all the other movies I mentioned in this. All 5 of these movies really mean a lot to me, especially Batman v Superman, Spider-Man 3, and really Fantastic Four and Justice League. All those movies, like I said, mean a lot to me. And yeah, tell me down in the comments if you guys like a lot of comic book movies that everyone else hates. I know some people like Fan Four Stick. Some people like the Ghost Rider movies. Some people like Blade Trinity. You know, it's just everyone has their own opinion, and that's what I love about movies. A lot of people like to get, you know, personal with movie reviews and everything, and that's just never been the case for me. You know, I can understand it if it's a movie that really means a lot to you, and I can understand debating it. But getting into an argument about it or anything, don't do that, guys. It'll just make you dislike movies eventually, because it'll put you in a miserable place. But yeah, all 5 of those movies, really love those movies. Everyone else seems to not like them, but I love them. And yeah, tell me down in the comments, like I said, what movies you really like that everyone else hates. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.